Welcome back to Modern Dallas TV. I'm Jeff Levine with moderndallas.net. This week we feature in the real estate section a home in Little Forest Hills. In the art scene, we stop by Barry Whistler Gallery and talk about their show, Three Painters. And lastly, in Cool Spaces, we visit Houndstooth Coffee and Bonobos on Henderson Avenue. And stick around at the end for the calendar updates, art scene, and open houses. Enjoy our show this week. Modern Dallas Real Estate this week is in Little Forest Hills. I'm here at 8813 Diceman Drive. I'm with Ed Murchison of Virginia Cook Realtors. Ed, thanks for inviting us into the house and give us a little overview of what this house is about.
Well, this house was built in 2009 and was designed with the concept of fitting into the fabric of the neighborhood. They utilized more of a mid-century modern design, but with a lot of current, sustainable, energy-efficient features. And
are there any features and benefits beyond, just what we're seeing that are great, as part of the house?
I think modern buyers are looking for something that's easy to live in, low maintenance, and this home was designed with those benefits in mind. If you look at the exterior of the home, the materials that were selected are all very easy care materials. There's really no paint on the exterior of the house. So this is really a home that a young professional could live in, lock, leave, go on vacation or whatever, and not have to worry about the house.
Tell us a little bit about Little Forest Hills.
Little Forest Hills is, many people compare it to Dallas's version of Austin. It's known, you'll see signs throughout the neighborhood of keep Little Forest Hills funky. You'll see homes here ranging anywhere from 2-bedroom, 1-bath cottages to modern homes to even larger estate-style homes have been built in the neighborhood. It's home to many artists, architects, and artistic types.
The house is currently on the market. You could see it at Ed's website, midcenturymoderndallashomes.com, or go to moderndallas.net and look at our listings. Ed, thanks for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's been my pleasure.
Modern Dallas Art is here with Barry Whistler from Barry Whistler Gallery. We're here to see the show with three painters, Frank Burdeur, Mark Williams, and Martha Groom. Barry, this is, for somebody who's a modernista, this could fit into their wheelhouse pretty well.
Right. I hope so. I hope so.
Tell us about this group and how you assembled them.
Well, I thought since we're here with the Frank Burdeur painting, he's a painter who lives in Berlin, and I met him in 2007 and visited a museum with him to see a large Barnett Newman painting. And that stuck with me for a long time, and knew I wanted to include Frank and sort of do an homage to Barnett Newman. And the Menil in Houston has a show of the late works that's currently up, so it seemed like a good time. And to back up a little bit more, I met Mark Williams, artist who's in New York, who's a friend of Frank's also, and decided that his work would fit well with Frank's. And then once again through Mark, so Mark's kind of the link in all of this, I met Martha Groom. She shows with the same gallery that he shows with in Philadelphia.
What's the common thread that really pulls it all together, because they do work real well together?
Well, I think just sort of the geometric and sort of reductive form that they're each sort of taking in it, and sort of that combination of the color field is part of what links them all. There's also, maybe more so in Martha Groom's work, there's a kind of quietness to it. In some of the pieces like Mark's, you'll see there's even a pulled, kind of almost photographic look to them, more of a gestural feel. So, but they still kind of all come back. They all sort of start with that sort of reductive approach.
I know Frank has work in significant places. One is the Mies van der Rohe house.
Yes, yeah, has that. He did an installation there. He has work at the Menil and has work at MoMA in New York and sort of across the country. But he has a studio in Berlin and then also in Finland. But he's from Berlin.
It's a great show. Barry, thanks for taking the time.
Oh, thank you. My pleasure.
This is wonderful to see. Stop by. It's at 2909 Canton Suite B in Deep Ellum, and definitely one not to miss. Thanks a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Modern Dallas Cool Spaces is here at Houndstooth. It's a coffee shop on Henderson Avenue. I'm here with the owner, Sean. Sean, tell us about Houndstooth and how did you come up with this name?
Houndstooth has the legend around it that it started in Scotland and was one of the first plaids to receive a name. Simple pattern, 2 warp, 2 weft, 4 warp, 4 weft. They came to give a regional identity or a familial identity to the peoples of Scotland. And that's what we like to say we are. We're a social fabric woven by the pattern of coffee and people. It's written on our wall. It's a fairly simple idea, but at the same time it creates this really intricate fabric over time.
Very cool. Tell us about some of the highlights. You come in here, what do you order?
Anything. All of our coffees are made or brewed to order. We have specialty seasonal coffees. If you order anything espresso based, you have 2 options of espresso, 1 house and 1 kind of reserve espresso. And then we have 2 to 3 brewed coffee options at any given time.
This is a great space. It definitely fits into our cool spaces. Lovely coffee shop, great environment to work, hang out in. It's located at 1900 North Henderson Avenue. Come by, say hi to Sean, and have a great time. So cool spaces on Henderson Avenue are aplenty. So we decided after Houndstooth, we came across to Bonobos, and this is really a cool space. Well, how does it translate being a cool space with a brand like Bonobos?
Well, it's not your typical Bonobos guide shop. So it's definitely a unique space in that it was our first standalone store. So we don't have the standard fixtures that many of the other stores do, but it definitely adds sort of a little bit of flair to an already really fun brand. So
awesome. Tell us, what is a guide store or guide shop?
A guide shop. So the guide shop offers men the opportunity to shop a previously online-only brand. Here at the guide shop, you get to have an experience with a guide who's an expert in fit and style, and we establish your fit and size in each type of garment that Bonobos has to offer. From there, we then just, that's where the fun begins. We get to go narrow down the inventory and what's available in your size and fit, shoot fish in a barrel.
Excellent. So when you shoot fish in a barrel, you ship it out to them, they get it at their homes?
Yes, we get, it's free shipping both ways, and it arrives at your front doorstep.
And you get onto your Bonobos clothing, and it's all part of the program. It's a wonderful space, it's a great store, great concept, the clothing's fantastic. And stop by 1901 North Henderson Avenue, say hi to Will Abernathy. He'll be happy to suit you up in a suit or just casual wear, and have a great time at this cool space. To wrap up this week on the art scene, most of the galleries in town have their openings on June the 27th. One of the highlights at Mary Thomas Gallery is their show, Giants, from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. And you can get all the details if you sign up for our weekly emails. Modern Dallas Art News will go out this week with all the details. On the calendar, June the 23rd, Dallas Center for Architecture has the book signing of Frank Welsh's new book from 6 to 8 p.m. If you'd like more information or any details, visit our website, Modern Dallas Calendar. And if you're in the market for a home, mid-century, modern, contemporary, high-rise or loft, we simply have the finest homes in Dallas. Until next week, it's a wrap.